Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Thanks for joining me today. Well, it's another Wheel Swap Wednesday, and we have a really cool car that we're going to work on. This is a Hot Wheels Ford F-150 with Goodyear livery. Now, this is a pretty cool truck in amongst itself, but the wheels, of course, to me, they need to be upgraded, and that's why we have the Wheel Swap Wednesdays. But we're going to switch these things out, and we're going to have a good time today. So go ahead and grab your favorite adult beverage, or if you don't drink, have a Coke or a coffee or a tea or a water or whatever, and join in today as we do Wheel Swap Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get started with today's wheel swap. Cheers! I've already got the truck drilled apart, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. Pretty cool so far. Here's the body, of course. That looks pretty good. I think we still need to detail out the headlights for sure. Let's go ahead and flatten out the post while we're at it. The reason we flatten out the post is because sometimes it has burrs on the end after you drill it out. So you smooth it out so it will come apart from the base of the car easily if you decide to take it apart at a later time. Plus it also helps it to go back together a little bit easier. Now the post in the back is extremely short, so you're going to have to be careful not to drill through the bed. Here's the base. Like I said, we're definitely going to swap out some wheels here. Here's the interior. We may paint the interior and the bed black, but we'll tape that off later on. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's detail out the headlights. Here I'm using a makeup swab, and you can find these makeup swabs at my Amazon Marketplace page. I found these in a packet at Hobby Lobby, and they were like 10 for like $3.99. Well, I got 100 for $3.99 on Amazon. So check out my Marketplace page. It'll definitely save you some money. And I only make a few pennies off the sale. It's more about trying to make sure you have a place to go to find the things that you need for your hobby. Just take your time, and if you don't like the way it turned out, get yourself some lacquer thinner or some alcohol and just wipe it off, and it will come off just fine. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments of the video here, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Let's go ahead and continue on. Now it's time to do the wheel swap. Initially I wanted to put some 4x4 wheels on there, you know, the big knobby wheels. But in order to do that, I was going to have to lower the center of the wheels in order to get these big wheels to fit, because they would rub on the inside of the fender wells. Now you can go to the extreme and grind out the fender wells, etc. Or again, lower the center axle of the wheels so they don't rub so much against the inside of the fenders of the truck. And here's what I mean. Right in this area here, you would have to take a file and file down the groove in order to get the axle to sit lower. And there's today's tip from your Uncle Paulie. Okay, so then I thought, since this truck came with like street tires, let's go ahead and put some street tires on there to replace the ones that were taken off, instead of using the 4x4 wheels here. Now here's the ones I decided to use. And we're going to get those from Sam Ed Wheels. These Sam Ed wheels are definitely going to make this truck look fantastic. That's going to look cool. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these wheels on, or the other set of wheels on here, and make this truck look fantastic. I'll take my screwdriver and I'll bend the pins out of the way a little bit, the little tabs, so I can get the wheels in the groove that holds them in place. That's going to look absolutely cool. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, here we have the truck. That looks great. We got the interior. We painted the center of the interior black and left the front and rear bumpers chrome. That looks great. Here's the base with those new Samed wheels. Fantastic. Let's put it all together and have our reveal.
Meanwhile, back in the graveyard.
And here's what we started with. This Ford F-150 with Goodyear livery. Since this is Wheel Swap Wednesday, we're going to go ahead and switch out the wheels. And that looks good as it is, but we're going to make it look that much better. We took the truck apart, we did the wheel swap, we detailed up the headlights, we painted the interior of the truck and the bed, and that turned out fantastic. It only takes a little bit of detail on your part to make a vehicle look this good. Nothing is stopping you from doing your wheel swaps. Get on my Amazon Marketplace page to find the things that you need to help you do your custom hobby. Check out Samed Wheels to get the wheels you need to do the wheel swaps that you want to do. And everybody starts out doing wheel swaps before they go into the heavy-duty customizing. But check everything out that you need, and if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. And this is what we got to. Look at this beautiful wheel swap. You know, these Samed wheels on this truck look absolutely phenomenal. And what's really wild about this is even Goodyear knows how to put Samed wheels on their trucks to make them look and operate better. How funny is that? Get yourself some Samed wheels today, folks. They're fantastic, and they will definitely make your custom cars look fantastic. That, like I said, that's something. Even Goodyear knows how to put Samed wheels on their cars. What a fantastic build. I had a lot of fun with this, and the truck looks absolutely fantastic. This was really cool. Go ahead and start your custom build today and get the products you need to do the customizing to make your cars look absolutely cool. What a fun time today was. This video today is brought to you by Samed Wheels. Samed Wheels has a very large variety of wheels and accessories for all your die-cast needs. Check out their website and look at all the different varieties of wheels they have. The hardest decision you'll have to make is which ones you want. Samed Wheels at www.samedwheels.com. Check them out today. Thank you for joining me today on Diecast Graveyard. We've got a lot more videos coming up in the future, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thank you again for joining me here today. If there's something you'd like to see, put it in the comments. Thank you, and cheers.